Alright, welcome back to our channel, and in this transmission we will be talking about keyword transformation. Keyword transformation, as it says right here, is a reading technique that will help you improve your English skills. So let's get started. So keyword transformation, it's when you have a sentence followed by a keyword and then a second sentence which has a gap in it, a blank. You have to use a keyword to complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first sentence. So it's like when you say, I have a beautiful house, or my house, it's beautiful. Here you have some examples. You have an original sentence, you have the keyword that is given to you, and then you have the new incomplete sentence. So let's say, for instance, Jesse moved to Mexico 5 years ago, and the given word, the keyword, it's been. So the new sentence that will give you is Jesse blank Mexico for 5 years. Here it's already answer, has been living in, and as you can see the amount of new words I used was 4. This is the second time that I have been to this club. So once is the new word. So notice that in this case I have 5 words. I have only been to this club once before. So how does it work? Well, you're given an original sentence, which is the first thing you get, a keyword, the one that you have to use, and an incomplete sentence. So you have to compare the original and the new one, both sentences. After that, you have to identify similarities, check your keyword, the word that they give you, and write down the missing sentence. So something you need to remember is that you must use the keyword as is. You cannot modify it in any way. Okay? So if the word is play, for instance, you're gonna use any variants. You're gonna use plays, playing, played, none of that. And you must use at least 3 to 6 words. What you need to know before getting started, well, you need to match the original sentence by using the right tenses, the right vocabulary, the right nouns. You also need to pay attention to common expressions such as phrases, phrasal verbs, idioms, collocations, etc. Because they might be necessary for the new sentence. You need to also pay attention to common grammatical structures such as conditionals, passive voice, comparatives and superlatives, present tenses, past tenses, future tenses, and any other grammatical structure that might be in the context of the transformation. And of course, you need to keep the context within the same. So if the first sentence is talking about present ideas, you might have to also use a present idea on the next one. So what are the steps to apply transformation? Well, simple. Here I suggest you to pause the video, write them down, and then use it to apply your transformation until you master this area. Okay, so let's see. First one will be cut out repeated information in both sentences, the original one and the new one. Then identify the remaining part and get in context. Analyze the structure, what you have left, right, and the keyword, the word that they give you. Identify the tenses or structures that you have in both, the nouns, vocabulary, idioms, phrasal verbs, etc., and the necessary information for the transformation. Add words and cut again if necessary. Read for the last time to make sure you did the right one, and then validate that all is fine. So let's try to apply these steps right here. So here, the original sentence: it's been a long time since I spoke to Freddie. Okay, and then the new sentence is I blank Freddie for a long time. So the keyword is spoken. What I have to do is this. First, I need to get in context. For instance, I need to match, right, as it says right here, match and cut. So here I have, let's say, Freddie. So I have Freddie. Okay, then here I have 4. Okay, but here what I have that is equivalent is since. And here I have a long time, and then here I have a long time. Okay, so the information that I don't have is this. It's been, and I don't have I spoke to. But here I have I, so I also have I. So what I really don't have is spoke to and it's been. So now I compare my keyword, which is spoken. So spoken will be equivalent to spoke. But then here I need to observe that this is in the present perfect. Okay, and here, okay, I should use present perfect because I have spoken. So if I have a long time that I have not spoken to this person, so the new sentence should be I haven't, because I need to use spoken, so I haven't spoken. And then remember the verb is speak to. Speak to, so it says right here, to, haven't spoken to. So here you have the restaurant is so expensive that we have decided not to go there again. Okay, such, and then the rest. So here, for instance, we have decided, so we have decided, okay, and then not to go there again, so not to go there again, okay. And here we have that, here we have that, okay. So I don't have, the restaurant is so expensive. This is what I don't have. So I have it, okay. So such, if I have such as the keyword, I need to know that I will have to use such plus an, and then this adjective. Which adjective? Well, expensive. So here, for instance, the restaurant is so expensive. So it was such, okay. And then for expensive, you need to say an expensive, and you need to mention place, restaurant. So here I have, it was such an expensive restaurant. So I cover this part, okay, with the information given. And notice that I use 5 words. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maximum 6. So let's go with the last one. My brother here, and here I have my brother, and then I turn his bedroom into study, and then his old bedroom as a study. Okay, so turn will represent have been using. Okay, so I have here I, and then his bedroom into study. Okay, so what I don't have is when, so since, and got his own apartment. But notice that here I have nest, so this is really not related to any of that. Guess what? This is an idiom. Okay, this is an idiom. And what's the idiom here? Leave the nest. Okay, birds when they grow, they leave the nest. So a nest is where the birds live. Okay, and once the bird starts flying, it leaves the nest. So here the right sentence is leave the nest. Okay, but then I need to adapt this into the right tense. So here I'm talking about the past, because he got his own apartment, so he's not living with me anymore. So when my brother left the nest, I turn his bedroom into study. So sometimes it's not really having to use the information that it's in here, but of course paying the most attention to the keyword, because remembering the keyword is the essence of this. So here we go. In the last section we have some examples for you to practice. I will suggest you to stop the video right here so that you can fill it up. Okay, there you go. So here are the answers. Okay, once again we suggest you to pause the video right here, and there we go. Here are the answers. So thanks very much for watching this time, and we really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and also share these videos with partners and friends in order for them to also learn something. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.